Chivos here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and we get into things as we always do. Now we're at the inbox screen, but that doesn't matter. How have things been going? We've been playing in the Sao Paulo state. We've been doing very well. Obviously, the first time I saw you was a 5-0 win against Guarantingueta. We then played against Grêmio Osasco Ordo. We beat them 4-0. We beat Sao Caetano 2-0. We beat Avelo Club 5-0. They didn't have a shot all game. We beat Mogi Miram 3-0, and then we drew 1-1 with Santos. So we have only conceded one goal in our opening 6 games. Now, as you can see, we do have the Copa Libertadores. It's a very tough group. I've probably just clicked the wrong screen there. We'll go to this screen here, make it easier. Copa Libertadores, we face America, Blooming, Independiente, and Palmeiras, which is us, clearly. Independiente, very strong side. Emiliano Rojas is their key player, and he's ridiculous. He is bloody ridiculous. Then you look at their captain, Pablo Malazzi. He's also a bit ridiculous. We go to Blooming. We've only got one real player, Diego Rodas. Nothing in the bank there. And then we will also go to America. Obviously a Mexican side, a very good side. Hugo Vargas is their key player. And he's a ridiculous striker, valued at £8.75 million. So, I don't know. We could be in some trouble. But it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Transfer-wise, we've only had one thing happen since I last saw you. It was on the outs. Fabiano has gone to Montreal Impact in the MLS. He's only 3-star ability. He's valued at 1.9 million over there, but I just didn't like him. I'll admit it, I didn't like him. He's come through the youth system. He hasn't worked out. We sold him for a bit of money. You can't really complain about that. But what's been happening with our team? So goal-wise, we've started to find the back of the net, which is one thing I hope about. Camille Fally has got 4 in 3. So he's ridiculous. Daniel Antonio's got 4 in 6. Coloca has got 3 in 6. And Sergio has got 3 in 6. So Sergio, Coloca, and Fally are all producing the goals, which is fan-bloody-tastic. No other goals around the pitch, which is a bit disappointing, but some really big goal scorers. And you know, things are working, and that's what I care about. Things are working. We have the Copa Libertadores today. It's going to be tough. Today we play against Blooming, which isn't too bad. As you can see here, Blooming today. The first game in the group is the easy game then. I have Independiente. Then I'll join you guys for America, maybe. One of the America games. Just depends. Maybe the second one. And then I might join you guys for the Blooming game as well. But I think that's probably the way to go. I'm trying to give you some gap, you know. Give you some gap so we can figure out what's going on. Because it's a long season. And it's just driving me insane slowly. But we'll go into today's game. This is the team. This is how we're going to line up. Taylor, Max, Gordillo, Emmanuel, Chavez, Sergio, Antonio, Coloca, Douglas, and Fally. And of course, Rodolfo's in goal. We haven't found a new goalkeeper yet, which isn't a worry, because Rodolfo is still good enough. But we play against Blooming. We know really nothing about them. So, it's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to go into it, see if we can pick up a win. We've only conceded 1 goal in our competition so far this season, which means something's changed at the back. Well, not really, because we were quite well at the back last season. The problem is we weren't scoring. Now we found goals. We found a lot of goals. We haven't scored here yet, but we have found a lot of goals, and that is one thing we needed, because obviously that's what we were lacking. You know, we could have wrapped up the title so quickly. We could have won the Brazilian Cup, but we lack goals. Just I think it was like the last 7-8 games, just lack goals. So we're finding the back of the net. I think we scored 19 goals in all competition, maybe a bit more than that. I think it's 19. So we're doing well. I mean, the fact we've only conceded 1's even better. The back four's working well together. The 2 defensive midfielders are working, and the strikers are having shots. If we're having shots, we can win the game. So I'm happy with that. As long as we're shooting, we can score. Here's Coloca. Douglas can't get there. But if we're not shooting, we're not scoring goals. If we're not scoring goals, we're not winning games. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but the players just didn't understand last season. We weren't shooting. We weren't scoring goals. But now, things have changed. There's another highlight. Sergio on the ball. He's been fantastic in the defensive midfield role. He doesn't like to play there, but he does a job there. Antonio. Ball in. Fally. Back post. Picks up and hits the bar. Bloody hell, Fally. His goal scoring record's ridiculous. I know he's got 4 in 3. One of those was a hat-trick. Here's Douglas, though. Ball in. Max, please. What are you going to do, Max? He funds Coloca, and he adds another to his tally. It's fan-bloody-tastic. I love Nahul Coloca. What a signing he's turned out to be. We did spend a bit of money, £1.1 million, but it's worked out for us. He's scoring goals. He's playing the centre attacking midfield role. Neto, Matthias, and Santos have no idea what they have to do to get into the team. They know they can't because Coloca is just so good. He's just that good. Now, I don't know how we're going to perform against the other teams, Independiente and America, but that's where we need to perform. We should be beating these guys all day, every day. It shouldn't be a problem. But when we come to the other two big teams, that is when we start to have problems. They are very, very good sides. Defensively, I think we can keep up. Can we on the offense, though? That's the real question. Coloca on the ball here. Here's Sergio. Lucas Taylor. Ball in. Fally can't get there. Sergio's picked it up again. He finds Coloca. Oh my god, Coloca's nearly scored from there. But I think when we play against America and when we play against Independiente, defense is going to be key. I think they can score goals, which is what we have to worry about. But if we can defend the goal, then we won't have a problem. And that's the main thing. As long as we defend, we will not have a problem. And if you look at this game so far, we've had 32 shots to their 0. How it's only 1-0, I have no bloody idea. Their goalkeeper must be playing very well. But if we concede, that's when we're going to have a problem. I don't want to concede. I'm telling you now, I don't. I just want to see out the game, which it looks like we could. We got 80 minutes through. We need to make some changes. We're going to bring on File for Fally. We are going to bring on... I was going to bring on Matthias, but I don't think I want to do that now. We'll bring on... I'll tell you what, File can play for Antonio. And we will bring on Dow. And go like this for now. Change the striker. See if Dow can get a goal. He's not been performing well as of late. If he doesn't perform this season, we might have to move him on. I know he's a very good striker, and he's normally very good. Maybe he's just having a slow start. The final change we're going to make, Figueiredo on. Max off. Max, a very important player for us in the back line. He's been performing very, very well. Hopefully he can continue his form from last season into this season, because we need rocks at the back. And how we've only won 1-0, this is a bit of a joke. 45 shots, and we've won 1-0. All I can say is the tactic is working. You know, we are not conceding goals. Like, yes, we've conceded one against Santos. I understand. But we're doing very, very well. America have won their game against Independiente. It was 2-1, which is also good for us, as you can see. Independiente scoring in the 91st minute. Huerta is the striker for America. He's out for 6 weeks. That's huge for us. Independiente, their goal scorer, was their striker as well, who's not as good, but still a decent player. So there we go. Coloca, man of the match, done very well. I'll tell you that now. He has done it very well. But we do have to focus now onto the next game. Go away with your offer. See, schedule-wise, we've only conceded the 1 goal, which is fantastic. 1 goal. Portuguesa, decent side. I'll tell you that now. Copa Libertadores, America, or maybe the second game. I think the second game is probably the best way to do it. It's just over a month away. I don't want to cram too much like I did last season, because that turned out to be a huge problem. If I try and just sort it out a bit, it won't be too much of a problem. And the other thing we have to look at is the Sao Paulo state. Where do we even stand in the Sao Paulo state? Because I haven't shown you yet. We currently sit in 4th, but we've only played 6 games. As have Juventus. But you look at Corinthians, they've played 2 more games than us. Red Bull Brazil have played 3 more games than us. So we've got 3 games in hand, technically. It's 9 points. We're only 3 points off the pace. So we can still win the Brazilian Sao Paulo State Championship. I'll get it out eventually. And it won't be a problem. As you can see, Douglas, 8.62 average rating. Antonio, 8.28. Rodolfo, 5 clean sheets. The only player with more is Picato from Corinthians. And he's not even good. He's not even good. So we could wrap up the Sao Paulo State Championship this year. Don't forget we lost in the final. I think it was the final last year we lost. But Copa Libertadores is our goal. I'm going to join you for a Copa Libertadores game. One of the America games. Which one it's going to be, I have no idea. But that is going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully I catch you guys on another video.